think I'm on the right channel. Oh, there's Lorenzo. What is LRC? Cool. Cool. Of course. It's like, I don't know why people got to be so difficult, man. It's like, you can't just like scratch it out. I understand, man, but I guess whatever it is, whatever it is. You just won't see that. What's happening, everybody? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the live, man. If you vibing with the channel, man, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know the vibes. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody from? Happy Sunday. What are you getting into at 8 a.m. in the morning?
Can your vagina be...
Whoa, I do not want that on live. Excuse me. Hopefully that didn't get caught up in the live because I don't want them monetizing it or whatever the hell, copywriting it. What is the green? I have no idea. A mark? Oh, Kermit the Frog's finger, huh? Interesting. So Kermit the Frog's finger is grabbing the bacon, I'm sure, right? Is that what it is? Kermit the Frog grabbing him some bacon. How's everybody doing, man? Oh, man. Dang. Oh, well. Hopefully she doesn't look at that. And hopefully Alder doesn't tell her that. I'm going to ask Luna if she can give me her number. I want to just ask her a question. Yeah, maybe I could do that. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the live, y'all. Welcome to the live, man. I'll tell you what, man. It's about 28 degrees today. Actually 30. And yesterday it got super warm. And interestingly enough, man, I went for a walk before I went on this live, and I'm going to show you guys. I don't know if you'll be able to see the pictures or not. Check out this sunrise, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Is this wild or what? I don't know if you can see it or not, but look at that. Look at the sky, man. I don't know if yours was like that or not, but like, let me see if I have another one here. Oh, wait, this is better if I do it like this. Hold up. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but man. See how red that is? It's crazy, huh? Yeah, it is nice. It was nice to wake up to that, you know? Yeah, it is, isn't it? There was a couple of them that, let me see. There was ones that were much darker. Let me see. Yeah, like this one was much darker. Well, kind of, but look. Check that out. Look at that. And it didn't last for long. It was like, I'd venture to say it was like a few minutes. And then it literally, I saw clouds that were the shape of an angel. Angel wings. Excuse me. One looked like angel wings, and then one looked like a dragon. Yeah, it was just magnificent, you know. And this is what I talk about every day on these lives, man. It's like, this is the gift. This is the gift that we have. Lewis, what's going on, brother? No, I'm in a spaceship, my friend. I'm in a spaceship. This is the gift we have, you know, the ability to like see beautiful views like this, you know, or if you're near the beach, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're near the beach and you get the opportunity to see like a view like this, you know, I mean, it's just these opportunities that we have to taste food, to hug someone, to hold someone's hand, to you know, go on a roller coaster at an amusement park. I mean, not only that, but like the fact that I have like hands, you know, that I can feel sensations if I touch a hot stove. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man, where humanity got lost. I think that it started when like technology really started ramping up, when we started, because I mean, when I was a kid, man, we had payphones and we had beepers. And before beepers, we had payphones. And we didn't really have that much. I mean, there was computers, but not many people had them, you know? And I spent more time outside. I spent more time playing in nature as a kid. And getting to experience, like, just being physical. Thank you, Zer. Hope you're doing amazing too, man. Tap that like button and subscribe to the channel, everybody. I appreciate you all, man. Lots of love to you all, man, and support, and nice to meet you as well, man. From my heart to yours, man. Take care of yourself, you know. We're in unprecedented times right now, man. Like this, what a gift it is to be alive right now. Like, no joke. In a physical body at that, you know. Because you could be a tree. You could be a rock. You could be a mailbox. I mean, every single thing is conscious, you know. So, you know, it's like, you got to think sometimes how grateful the opportunity is for you to be in a physical body, that this body can like do so many different things, man, that we have untapped, you know, and been told otherwise. I mean, and the sensations you can experience, like it goes back to like me doing breath work, and discovering breath work. Well, thank you, man, for subbing. I appreciate that, man. And thank you for the like. Um, Beautiful energy exchange, Zer. So thank you. Where are you from, by the way? Um, so it's like the gift of life and the gift of breath and the gift of the opportunity to be in physical form during this process that we're going through. This massive evolutionary shift in human consciousness is beyond any gift. Because honestly, man, if you did not come here in physical form, like you wouldn't even know this place even existed. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, man. Like I said, I think that as technology came around and people started getting more and more about like, oh, those new pairs of Nikes, or name brands, or different things like that, I think made us really skew and forget how um, miraculous this physical body is, and the things we get to experience being physical. I don't know, man. It changed me, man, when my dad passed away in 2022. Even though like I was awake, young, as a little kid, I woke up and I ran and ran and ran, because literally I was running from myself, because no one really understood me. And man, I was just trying to fit in any way, shape, or form I could, whether that be doing hard drugs or drinking or stealing, whatever the case may be, just to like fit in, and suppress what I was actually feeling. And let me tell you something, man. Waking up, I feel like, is way harder than being asleep or unconscious to this life, especially when nobody is. Now, whoever wakes up now is extremely fortunate, because there's videos all over social media and people are talking about it everywhere, and you have so much more opportunity to understand what you're actually experiencing, versus like a lot of us who woke up 20 years ago didn't have that opportunity. There was no YouTube, there was no social media, to like guide you, and the moment you spoke about something was the moment that you're told, well, you're going to be put in a jacket and put in like an institution or something. And I'm sure, and I know for a fact, anybody that's watched this channel or been on these lives has experienced that. And I was just told, oh, it's a nutritional deficiency, or like it's all in your head, or all these things that doctors would tell you, and you go in there and you'd be afraid to like even express what you're actually experiencing, just so you could get an idea, because that's how disconnected we've been from our higher selves, which is our soul, inevitably, which is the one thing that guides us and gives us more clarity and understanding. And yet we've been taught to how to disconnect from it, which is so messed up, because like I said, man, this world would be a whole different place if everyone was connected to their soul, to their higher self, and had that inner guidance. But you can't get that inner guidance when you're so distracted all the time. So lo and behold, they try to distract you all the time so that you stay disconnected, so that you don't get clarity, so that you don't get understanding, so that you have to go outside of yourself for the answers. And then you're just all over the place and confused and lost and struggling. And it's like a never-ending cycle that I would never wish anybody upon to be on. And that's why I do what I do. That's why Luna does what she does, because we've gone through these things many, many times, and very difficult, challenging experiences, and wouldn't want to wish it on anybody, man, or see anybody going through or experiencing that. And I know that my voice and Luna's voice is meant to get out to the masses, and that these messages are so meant for people all around the world that are struggling and that are lost and confused and don't understand, and or are just waking up and don't know what the hell's going on, you know? So my mission, man, is to assist humanity in remembering, you know, because the more of us that remember, the more that we're going to move into the new earth. We're going to be in harmony and peace. We're going to be in the golden age, the age of love, where everyone just comes together and we have community, and we have love for one another, and we're kind and compassionate to each other, you know, and, well, supportive and there for each other. It's, I don't know, man. It's wild how we got to this place, you know? It's wild how we got to this place, but yet we're digging ourselves out. Hey, Terry, what's going on, brother? Welcome to the live, man. If you're vibing with the channel, subscribe, tap that like button. If not, that's cool too. But yeah, it's like, you know, we're beginning to realize who we are, and that's the theme for 2025, you know? Brazil, what's going on? Grand Rising, my friend. Grand Rising. That's the theme for 2025, you know? Watching from the Amazon rainforest, jungle, Amazonas River, great river in the world, Brazil. Wow. I'm doing great, man. I'm doing much, much better. It's warmer. It's about 30 degrees right now, which it means that it's going to be much warmer in the daytime, like later in the day. Man, I want to definitely get to Brazil and the Amazon. Definitely. Maybe you could be my tour guide and Luna's tour guide. Yeah, I don't know, man, about that. I've been hearing that is just not going to happen, Prophet. I've been hearing different things about that. That's like a fake invasion, basically, what they were planning on doing. I don't know if I really truly believe that's going to happen. Louisiana, huh? Welcome from Louisiana. Give a shout out to Louisiana in the building. Isn't Louisiana where, like, crawfish is from? Or am I wrong about that? Marcos, what's going on, brother? Oh. Nah, I think it's, no, the sightings are not that, man. Yeah. I'm not into fish, like that kind of stuff anyway, but I just know that, you know, that home of the crawfish. But, I haven't been to Louisiana. I'd like to go. Nah, I mean, you know, it's not, the sightings are meant to prepare us. They're meant to prepare us, man, because humanity, not all of humanity is not fully ready for contact, man. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I don't know what that is, Brazil, but what is that? No. I mean, no, see, that's, well, I'm gonna tell you what that is. That's fake. That's what they want to do, like a fake invasion. I don't want to speak too much on here about it because, you know, I'm not trying to get the channel taken down. So, yeah, well, you know, it's just preparing us, man. It's preparing us for contact. Real talk. Because it's going to happen. It's coming. You know, so there's a lot of people that are not ready. I mean, how many people on here right now? There's 12 people in this live. How many of you are ready for extraterrestrial contact? Let's put like a 1 if you're ready, put a 2 if you're not. How about that? Yeah, aliens, man. Extraterrestrials, ETs. I don't really like calling them aliens, though, because they're just like we are, you know? So 2, you're not ready. Wait, did I say 1 was ready, 2 is not? So 2 means you're not ready. See, that's what I mean. There's a yeah. Let's get a consensus. How many of you are ready? Press one. Oh, you have. Okay. Okay. Well, does it? Yeah, but I mean, being you've been that's happened to you. Are you ready? Is my question, Lord Harvey. Well, that's coming, man. Fifth dimensional Earth, man. There's no society. It's cashless. What up, Daren? You're not eating today. I will be. I will be a little bit later. I have to fast right now, my friend Jose, because I'm going to be doing a session. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Um, nah, it's coming though, man, because the systems are coming down, man. So it might. I mean, I feel like it's going to be sometime this year. So it's coming, man. Believe me, all of it is coming, man. The beds, that people speak of, the MED beds, all these systems, man, they can't sustain themselves any longer. Straight up. Oh yeah. Oh, 100%. 100%. But you know what? Our bodies can do anything, man. Our bodies can heal from anything. You just got to believe. So my question is, again, who is ready for contact? Press 1 if you're ready. Press 2 if you're not. Or put a 2. Excuse me, put a 2. It's all beginning to unfold, man. Listen, at the end of the day, man, this whole experience is all divinely timed and orchestrated. Okay, so Jose is ready for contact, for extraterrestrial contact. Okay, so we got one ready and one person's not ready. So, and then we got me, who I'm ready. I've been ready. So that's 2 ones. Listen, man, at the end of the day, everything is divinely orchestrated and divinely timed perfectly. Okay? The universe knows when humanity is ready for what humanity is ready for. And we're always being prepared and prepped for what's next. Okay? So you just have to trust in that. That the universe got your back, man. Because it does. And there's higher dimensional beings, extraterrestrials, whatever you want to call them, angels, guides, archangels, all surrounding this planet, watching it like a hawk to make sure that this experiment does not go to hell in a handbasket. All right? Because it's not going to. On the surface, it looks that way, but it's not. Yeah. So they know exactly the right timing, man, when it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they're just kind of like like Lord Harvey said, man, they're just probing everybody. Seeing how far they can push things, to what extent they can take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean the extraterrestrials and the spiritual being, the higher dimensional beings, the angels, the guides, because they know, our higher selves know what we can handle, and they're only going to give you what you can handle. You know what I'm saying? And that includes every single individual. We're not here alone. We never were here alone. No, it doesn't, man. Probing, what I mean by probing is, like, probing can mean many different things. What I mean by that is just they're testing the waters to see how far they can go with certain things, to which it won't cause chaos. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, well, yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to say that out loud. I mean, that's you. That's on you, man. I'm not saying that on the channel. I don't need this. I'm not looking to have the channel taken down. You know what I'm saying? So certain things I'm not going to repeat back. But you know what? I know what you mean. All right. Let's just leave it there. But what I'm trying to say is, our higher selves, which is our souls, each and every one of our souls know, like, what we're ready for, and they're not going to give us more than we can handle. No, it's all good, man. I don't think it's like that matters. I think it's more like if I'm speaking certain things out loud, you know, um, then it become Hippie G. What's going on? Haven't seen you in a while, man. It's been a minute. One question: do you believe in? I don't know, man. I have oh, hello. What's your channel about? Movies, death courts. The channel is about many different things, man. We just talk, we do everything here, man. But the main focus is to assist humanity in remembering who they are, man, and how powerful we are, and taking our power back, man, because that's what we're doing. But we talk about everything, man, and we do light language activations, and we plan to do retreats and vlogging, and it's all around amazing channel. And you want to subscribe, my brother. All right, we have breakfast in the mornings, we chat, we go down rabbit holes, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a great vibe here. If you want a great vibe, subscribe and like the channel. All right. No, no, no. Well, let me get into it, man. I mean, you asked the question, so I'm gonna address it, Hippie G. You know what I'm saying? Um, I honestly, it's a good vibe here, man. It's all love here, man. That's what it's all about. Everybody respects each other, and everybody respects each other's opinion, and that's what it's all about. Yeah, well, I don't think there's evil. What I do think is that when people do evil acts, if you want to call it even evil acts, they're just disconnected from source. They're disconnected from their self. They're really far disconnected from source. So then that's when you have greed and manipulation and all that kind of stuff happening. Because you can't have love in that in the same, you can't be in your heart and have fear or hatred. There's only love that exists in the heart space, you know? So when you're in those vibrations, those are just three-dimensional vibrations. It's like the third dimension is about contrast. It's like the light and the dark, the cold and the hot, you know? I did believe in karma at one point, but I think that it's been played out a lot. And I believe that, why would we get punished for doing certain things, especially when we forgot, because when we incarnated, when we came through the birth canal, you know what I'm saying? We forgot everything. And that's what we agreed upon before coming into incarnation. We agreed that we would forget everything. So you don't believe in a reverse source? Um, well, I believe that source wanted to experience everything, the light and the dark, you know? And listen, at the end of the day, man, I believe anything is possible. And secondly, I believe that one moment I may believe a certain type of way, and then an hour later I may not any longer, and that's okay. I never hold like a certain uh space where like, oh, this is how I think right now, and it's always going to be my vision and belief. Like, no, I mean, I could change tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can listen to people, and as long as I feel it in my soul and my heart, it resonates at that moment, then okay. Hey, you open my eyes to something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a reverse source. Darren hit you up on Insta. Oh, you did? I never saw it, man. Um, Maybe you did. I don't know. Oh yeah, I do see you, Jack. Okay, 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 Jack. I got you. I got you. Oh, you just did now. Okay, primitive man. So do you believe in a source that has both natures? Well, I mean, see, here's the thing, man. Source wanted to experience itself, and how could you experience itself if we just had the light, right? And also on a flip side, man, let me tell you something, man. I can go deep in this because I come from like the spiritual realm too. We all do. But let me just tell you this, man. I can go deep with this, man, in that rabbit hole. Because let me tell you what, like I've done past life regressions, and I've gone deep down like near death experiences. And okay. Yeah, double tap that screen, tap that like button, subscribe to the channel. You know the vibes, man. We are so close to like the watch hours, man. Have you hit the watch hours yet, Jack? Like 3,000 watch hours yet? Because I know you're close to 1,000 subs. Have you hit the watch hours? Yeah, subscribe if you haven't already, man. Tap it twice. Yeah, damn right. Tap it twice. You know the vibes. We're like very close, man. We're like 500 watch hours away. Or a little over 500 from 3,000. We still got another like 1,000 to get to 4,000, but anyway, so let me just say this, man. I'm gonna break something down, all right? Because I got a little bit of time. I got about 20 minutes. All right, I got about 20 minutes. We'll deep dive this a little bit. What's up, Devil? With your on my shoulder? What's going on, brother? What's going on, Jack Walls? What's happening up in this live? We'll be back a little later for breakfast because I couldn't do it now. I had to. I'm fasting right now. So let me just say this, man. Okay, I know some of you may not. Yeah, me too, man. We need about 500-600 hours to get to 3,000. And then we need another 1,000 to get to the 4,000. So yeah, we do too. I'll tell you what, I would have thought already, man. I would have been there already. You know what I'm saying? Same as you. But we're gonna get there before the time frame that the cutoff, before they reset everything. I'll tell you that much. I ain't playing around with that. I ain't gonna be getting reset. I know a lot of people that hit like the subscribers, and then they hit the year, and then they got reset back to zero. They didn't lose their subscribers, but they got back to zero with the watch hours. So I ain't playing with that. So all right, getting back to what we were talking about. So yes, in the third dimension, there had to be contrast. And to make everything look real, man, there had to be light and dark, cold and hot, bad and good, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to label it. There had to be all of it, because otherwise, would it look like a show? Would it look real? It wouldn't look real if we didn't have the different thing. If it was just the light, man. How you doing? If it was just the light, how would you think that we wouldn't have an experience? So it's like so before we came here, we were in the Akashic records. If you guys are familiar with the Akashic records, I don't know, but I'll explain it if you're not. And the Akashic records is where everything gets stored. So like literally this conversation that me, you, Jack, the new subscriber, Hippie G, all of us are having right now is being recorded. How we feel, like the emotions, like how I'm feeling right now when Jack said devil, or when Deja Click subbed, how I feel in my body, what the sensations I'm experiencing, reading it off the screen. All of this is being recorded in the Akashic records, which is literally has every life we've ever lived stored in this invisible library that essentially is like kind of a little above our crown chakra. But it's interesting because when I started going into the Akashic records a few years ago and doing it on a daily basis, I asked the question. because I was going back and forth with people. I was meeting different people, and we were reading each other's records, and we would ask questions. And I literally got asked the question about, can you erase like a certain, like, let's say you like did something bad, like you killed somebody or something of that nature. Can you erase that in the records? And if you do a search on Google, people out there will actually say that it's possible, and it's not possible. It cannot be erased, but yet people will pretend to say that they can erase things that happen. It's not possible because it's like it's a part of your soul. And when people say that, it's just for money, and they're it's greed, and like they're just trying to take advantage of somebody because somebody wants to erase the records, and they think that and somebody tells them, yeah, it's possible to do so. Well, I got the answer. First of all, the answer that came through was thou shalt not know, and it came through really loud. And I was like, okay. Hey, you know what? I'm like, hey, I'm going to ask everything I can possibly ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't hold back on anything. You know what I mean? And like, I was wanting to know everything. Like, I even was starting. Oh, actually, it wasn't about erasing it. That was okay. I asked, where does God come from? And I got the answer, thou shalt not know. I got it confused because it was way back when I asked these questions, probably over a year ago. And my mind goes everywhere, man, wanting to know every single thing from when I was a little kid. Like I woke up at like 7 years old and I questioned every damn thing. Like there was not one thing that I didn't question. And so my point is, in going back to the Akashic records, every single thing is getting recorded, everything. So if you think you're getting away with something, you're not really getting away with it. It's being recorded. Oh, hey, that's all good, man. It's all good, Hippie G. There's no judgment on this channel, man. I never expected you would judge me, and and we don't do that here. It's like everybody has a journey, and everybody has something they're remembering, and I am open, so open and receptive to any and all possibilities. You know what I'm saying? Like there's not one thing that I'm not open to, and that I'm not going to hear you out before I make a decision about how I feel, and it all boils down to how does it feel inside of you, when someone says something. Jack says he asked for proof of God, its existence. Next thing I know, I'm getting in a car accident and getting flung 25 feet through the air due to an ejection from the vehicle. Always wear your seatbelt, folks. Yeah, definitely wear your seatbelt. But you know what, Jack, at the end of the day, man, nothing to take away from what you went through, man, because we all went through some shit. And I'm sorry that you had to go through that, but like everything is happening for us and by us, and most likely it probably woke you up in some way, shape, or form. Everything is trying to get us back on track. Yeah, there you go. That's I knew it exactly. So it's like yeah, exactly my point, man. All these things are like, yo, like I just told somebody that's close to me, right? And I'll be real. I'm not going to say who it is, but like they fell down the stairs. They slipped on ice and fell down the stairs and hurt their back and a few other things. And I just said to them the other day, I said, listen, man, I said, this is a warning sign. And this may be your first and last warning. If you don't change, if you don't slow down, you're doing too much. And your body's been trying to tell you this. And if you don't listen, well, it's not going to be, Jack could tell you, I could tell you. Yeah, I don't think there was elevator. I don't think there was an elevator, Michael. So, You know, obviously I have compassion for them, and I'm not being like some person that is harsh and like, yeah, whatever, you know, they don't want to listen. Well, too bad. That's, you know, no, man, of course I have compassion, man. It happened to me back in 2018 when I moved to North Carolina. I never knew what black ice was. And I was headed to the gym and my ass slipped on the black ice. And I was trying to stop myself, and someone said, "That's the worst thing you could do, man." I was like wobbling around, and that I crashed and burned even harder. All right, and like my knee cracked open and was bleeding, you know. And so I never again, I'm like, okay, like the universe is trying to get me to slow down, you know. And all of these things, man, is like trying to, because we didn't come here to play small. We did not come here I know I'm getting off track from what Hippie G was asking, but we're gonna get into these topics, man, trust me. I know sometimes I get off track because of the comments and everything, and but I'm gonna tell you what, man. Every single thing that is happening. Hey, Phoenix, what's going on? Welcome, Phoenix Princess. Subscribe to her channel if you guys haven't already, man. Her channel is fire. Get over there, subscribe, watch her videos, check her content out. You know the vibes. And by the way, Phoenix, I made you a moderator, so you're, as you can see, you got the blue wrench. Yeah, so going back to what I was saying, you know, the universe is always trying to pivot us, like in the direction of our soul's signature. And a lot of these things that are occurring are because we haven't been listening. And our soul and our bodies have been speaking to us, and we have been ignoring what they've been telling us. So then the universe has to step in. And I've been talking about this since the beginning of the year, that this is going to be the year for tower moments, for moments when people aren't listening. The universe will get your ass to listen. Look, man, I gotta make light of it, man. You know, it's like you can't be serious about everything, man. And if you can go back and look how that event or that experience or that interaction actually changed you, it's life changing, you know. And so I come on here every single day, man, and I sparkle a little bit more salt and sugar, you know, and like I'm like, yo, are you guys listening to what your bodies and the universe is telling you? Are you listening? Are you really, really listening to what is in alignment with your soul? Like, are you chilling with the right people? Are you in the right relationship that feels right for you? Um are you at the right job that is for you at the time? Like every single thing, man, we have to listen to and pay attention to how it feels in our body, and how that relationship or that interaction or that whatever it is in alignment with our souls. Because if it's not, it's going to be removed, or there's going to be a shakeup that's going to occur. And there's many people on this live. There's 17 people in here, and many of you can attest to that. You've had experiences, you know. Dale, what's going on, brother? What's happening, man? All y'all are showing up, man. All the OGs are pulling up in the house today. We got Dale, we got Phoenix Princess, we got Hippie G, we got freaking Jack Walls, we got Devil on My Shoulder, we got Jose, we got all the OGs up in the house. Gamma Squad, we got Michael Knight, we got MP website, MPG websites, we got Ahmed Belton. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we're gonna do another live, man. Hippie G, don't worry, man. I'll make a video or we'll do a live. I got a lot to say about it. And let me tell you something, man. I'm working on doing a panel. We're gonna be doing a panel with a bunch of people, and we're gonna be getting into some topics and going down some rabbit holes. So stay tuned for that. And we'll definitely address comments from the public. Or questions. It's going to be a lot of fun, and of course we're going to go by YouTube guidelines because none of us want our channels deleted. But we're going to, take it as far as we can take it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I definitely want to address that question that Hippie G was talking about because let me see if I can find it and I'll screenshot it again. I will. Oh, now I see. I apologize, Hippie G. I will answer your question. It's definitely not sus. And I don't even remember what your question is, but I did kind of answer it to an extent. So you believe in source that wants to experience both good and evil for It's not for entertainment. It's not for entertainment, man. I believe that this is how because we are source. At the end of the day, we are all source, man. We came from source. We'll go back to source. We're all God. We came from God. We'll go back to God. Our souls all came from there. We'll go back. So we are, and we all wanted to experience being physical. So how could you experience being physical other than breaking off of source in small fragments, which we are all small fragments of source, to then experience? Because how would source experience it if source just came down here by source's self or God, whatever you want to call it, came down here and just was God and that's it, and you have nothing else to experience? You just here all by yourself. So we had to break off, and we each chose different scenarios, different groups to come down, to incarnate with, to experience this life together. So somebody like you that you married chose to play that role so that you can live out your experience, because at the end of the day, this is your movie. I'm just in it, acting in your movie, just as you're acting in my movie. Yeah, yes, your bowl of Cheerios is God, yes. Every single thing, Crunch Daniels, here is a part of source, is God. The cars, the trees, the streets, the roads, the entire planet. I mean, yeah, your bowl of cereal is in fact God. Every single thing is the house you live in. Every single thing comes from God, comes from source, will go back to source. So, yes, inevitably, yes, your bowl of Cheerios is God. So my point is, we had to break off into these little fragments to then experience being physical. Otherwise, what fun would it be if God just came down here by himself and experienced it by himself? So like I said, every single one of us chose different roles, different signatures to come down and experience and help someone else experience and live out their experience. So like, I go back to, and again, this may, again, you could read a lot of Dolores Cannon's work with past life regressions as well. But there's like different, so karma, he was talking about karma of proof of paranormal happenings. Well, I'd like to address a lot of these questions, man, but like, I'm kind of behind on the questions, and I'm still addressing the one that Hippie G was referring to. sometimes I think God comes to earth in human form to hang around and interact with us. Hey, you know what? I mean, listen, man, it all goes back to what you believe, you know? Hey, Rhoda, thank you for being new here. Subscribe to the channel if you feel called. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for sharing. Grand Rising. Damn, I got to pretty much go, though. Just when it's getting like, it's starting to pop up in here, I got to head out. And I really wanted to address, and my feet, even though I didn't think it was that cold, man, my feet are starting to get numb. You know what I'm saying? Like, what in the heck is going on? Grand Rising, everybody. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and be respectful. Thank you. Exactly what Phoenix Princess said. Yeah, we got Jack and we got Phoenix Princess, moderators of the channel, OGs of the channel. Send them a lot of love for their support. And it's all Bong Ripp theology. If everything is God, then nothing is God. The word God carries baggage you're ignoring. Well, that's a good one too. Everything is nothing and nothing is everything at the end of the day. Just as you're a mirror showing me something, as I'm a mirror showing you something. Everything is a mirror. And it goes back to this all being an illusion as well. There's a lot of rabbit holes you can go down. Trust and believe, man. But the one thing I know is that each and every one of our souls chose to come here for some reason, rhyme or reason, to play a certain role, to play a certain part in this evolutionary shift. I mean, at the end of the day, this is all an experiment, man. And it's been an experiment. And they're finding how far they can push the physical, the human body. You know what I'm saying? Like so that, and how far we can take evolution. You know what I'm saying? Like before humanity destroys themselves. But this time it's going to be different, because it's not like Atlantis or Lemuria or any of these other times in history where humanity destroyed themselves, because we have so many higher dimensional beings watching and protecting this entire experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to let it go to hell in a handbasket. We've come very far in the evolutionary, the shift of, or the evolution of humans. Yeah, exactly, man. Because Dale, you know what? It goes back to, how do you feel inside? When someone says something, because listen, man, at the end of the day, I'm open to anything and any and all possibilities, right? But the fact of the matter is, how does it feel within me when you say what you say? You know what I'm saying? But I still have respect for your opinion and your thoughts. But yet at the same time, I have to believe what I have to believe inside. And granted, I'll take some things away from what you said. But at the end of the day, it goes back to how I feel inside, discernment. How does it feel within me? Does it resonate with me? Does it align with me? Does it feel good to me? But at the same time, I have respect for you and your opinion and your belief. Everybody has their own beliefs. And listen, we're starting to remember as a collective our past lives and all different kinds of things, remembering how powerful we are, remembering all this stuff this year. 2025 is so big for that. So it's like your journey is different than mine. You've been through different things than I've been through. That's caused you to think and believe the way you believe. And I'm not going to judge you for that. I respect you, and I respect every single one of you, because we're all masters. We're all God. We're all creating our reality. And I respect each and every one of you, man. You know, yes, we've been taught to separate and divide each other. And, oh, if you don't have this massive CEO job, then you are like not successful, you know? And that's bullshit, man. We're all successful in our own ways. We're all powerful. We're all masters. And I'll treat you just like that. Because, I mean, hell, you've probably been a king in another life. You've been, who knows what you've gone through in other lives, you know? So it's like, hold on, guys, 1 second. Um, yeah, man, you know, I appreciate it too, Phoenix. I appreciate you being here and listening and sharing your thoughts and moderating, and you rock. And go to Phoenix Princess's channel and subscribe, man. She rocks and her channel rocks, and make sure you definitely subscribe. Um, I love you all, man. I got to run. I'll probably be back later doing breakfast live, and we'll pick up the conversation where we left off. All right, I'll try. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I'll try, because after I'm done, I will eat breakfast. So yeah, I'll be back, and we'll continue this convo. I love you all, man, and take care of yourselves and each other. And I will address Hippie G's, which I kind of did just now, and I think he left. And he was kind of upset that I didn't get to it, but there were so many comments, man, and the chat was moving. Yeah, thank you, Phoenix. You rock, man. I love going down these rabbit holes, man. And stay tuned for the panel that's going to come up pretty soon. We're getting it all arranged and figured out. And keep spreading the love, Daren. Have a good one. Yes, I will, Dale, and you do the same, man. It's good to see you, brother. I haven't seen you in a while. Love you, man. Love you all. Take care of yourselves and each other from my heart to yours. I'll see you guys on the next live, the next video, somewhere around the world. Let's go.